Nothing happens in this valley I don't know about.
Say hello to the new boss.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but there's a war going on in this valley.
Thinking about you yesterday. A friend of mine in Jackson Hole was talking about their rodeo. Bozeman doesn't have one. Why not?
Well, that's because nobody here cares about rodeos.
Oh, you're wrong, John. Every millionaire I know wants to be a cowboy.
Yeah.
Authenticity is the one thing that money can't buy. It'd be good for Bozeman, and a great way to honor men like you.
Well, parading in front of your friends, Dan, isn't an honor. It's an insult. You want to build subdivisions? Move to Dallas. I won't have them here. Yeah, that's right. Nothing happens in this valley I don't know about.
It's called progress, John. And progress doesn't need your permission.
Yeah, in this valley it does.
What do you care what I build? You expect me to believe that you're concerned about the environment? You raise cattle, you fucking hypocrite. You know what I think it is? I think it's ego. I think it chaps your ass to walk through a grocery store and nobody knows who you are.
You bet your ass it does, because every family you move in moves a family I know out.
With every winner, there's a loser.
First thing you said I agree with.
Can't stop it, John.
Watch me.
Go ahead. Say it. It'll make a lawsuit much simpler. Say stop building or else.
I'm skipping straight to or else with you cocksucker. And from now on, or else is all you get.
So you think this was intentional? I don't see tire tracks anywhere, John. The fence is way over there. Nobody threw it over. Didn't fall the fucking sky.
That's exactly what it did.
So you're thinking that somebody flew a plane over here and dropped clover on your cattle in the middle of the night, John? Think about that.
We have. A King Air was designed for skydiving, so it has a side door large enough it can hold the weight.
Why would anybody do that, though? Who would do that?
Your golfing buddy, that's who.
All right, John, fine, you think that. Now, why the fuck am I here? I have no jurisdiction. Cattle's your department. What can I do for you?
I have 6 full-time agents, Donnie, and 4 reserves. I don't have the manpower for this investigation. I need your deputies.
John, I can't spare any deputies. County's got more firefighters sleeping tonight than I have on patrol.
You keep making my point. You want to help? Give me deputies or deputize my men, and not in 6 weeks, right now. Right here in this field.
Which man?
William, for starters.
Johnny just put that drifter on a soup diet, and you want me to license him to carry a weapon.
You mean the one that held a knife this through? That drifter? You're gonna tell me that beating was worse than some of your officers have doled out, huh? How many times have I stood on the podium with you, Donnie? Stood for you. Think you'd be sheriff if it weren't for me? Maybe you haven't noticed, but there's a war going on in this valley. Today's the day you choose sides.
I'll issue the permit, but he has got to understand.
He's trying to use it.
Well, that's great, John. Now you train him not to use it. If it comes out of your holster, son, you better have an ironclad reason, understood?
Yeah. If he calls dispatch for support, I expect you to give it to him. Did you hear me, Johnny?
I heard you, John. The whole goddamn valley heard you.
Come here. We all know who did this. When you find the evidence, when he does, you drag him by the hair back to me.
You all lost?
It's a possibility. Is this part of the Paradise Valley Sporting Club?
Wrong side of that fence.
Ah, I told you.
You all staying at the sporting club?
They own it.
Who are they?
Providence Hospitality Management. I'm Ellis Steele. My firm is representing Market Equities.
We don't know what that is.
Well, they manage resort properties, we watch out for their interests. Is this your land? Incredible. I didn't catch your name.
That's because I didn't offer it.
Fair enough. We'll get out of your way. You know, I can understand you being wary. A bunch of city folks wandering in your field. I apologize. Why don't you come by the resort and have dinner? On us. After all, you're gonna be neighbors. It's best if you all get along. We're going this way, folks.
Oof, well, say hello to the new boss. Same as the old boss.
I'm very different from the old boss, Beth. I came up at a time when the corporate ladder was greased to keep women off it. I climbed it anyway, stepping over some little bitch like you on every rung. The big dog is off the porch now, Beth, and I will tear you to fucking pieces. Starting with an SEC investigation into you for market manipulation and insider trading. You want to fight? Let me introduce you to the fight of your fucking life. That's behind door number 1. Behind door number 2 is common ground.
Far away.
You put together a land trust for Schwartz and Meyer.
I put together a land trust for the Yellowstone. Schwartz and Meyer is a minority investor with no controlling interest.
Smart.
I thought so.
We'd like to make an offer on it.
Not for sale.
That should be your family's motto. Jamie leased us what he could have sold and made the ranch 100 times more than the lease fee. It'll be 50 years before the ranch recoups that money. Stubbornness is not a business strategy, Beth. It's how you'll lose the ranch altogether. You're smart enough to know that.
Oh, I know it. And if we still own it by the time my father dies, you're my first call. But in the meantime, his dream is my Alamo, and I will die on the fucking wall defending it.
Market equities is your largest competitor, right?
Yes.
Don't you want to fuck them over just a little bit?
I want to fuck them over a lot. Just don't want to get fucked in the process.
Well, I will place the land in a conservation easement. Okay, since this is the land they intended to build Terminal 2, their development is done, no matter what a fucking federal judge says. They will write down $1 billion in losses and 20 times that in lost revenue over the next 10 years. I still control this place, so I can still sell it. And when I do, there is not a court in this country that can give it back. It's another $2 billion off their balance sheet, and that is how CEOs get fired. There is zero risk to you. You will inherit 12 pipe-hitting investment bankers, generating $500 million in profits and $40 million in your pocket every fucking year, and it didn't cost you a dime. Where's the rattlesnake in the deal? I am the rattlesnake, but you're not who I'm gonna bite.